So as I'm getting real close to finishing up my gun reviews for Killzone Mercenary, out of all the primaries, there's a reason why I saved this boy for last, because it is a monster. So let's go ahead and get started with the review. Yo, what is going on, guys? Tyrone here, aka the Light Skin Gamer LSG, and welcome to the STA11 for Killzone Mercenary. Now, I'm getting really close to wrapping up all the gun reviews for all the primaries, so you guys might have to start shooting me some launchers or maybe even some more shotguns. So anyway, before I get more in depth on this weapon, let's go ahead and look at the stats real quick. We got a 3 out of 5 out of the damage, 3 out of 5 out of the accuracy, 3 out of 5 out of the range, 3 out of 5 out of the clip size, and a 3 out of 5 out of the rate of fire. We got 3s all along the board. And the description of this weapon is that it is ideal for short range encounters, and it is the most balanced SMG out of all the SMGs in the game. So that's actually pretty nice. One thing I have to say about this weapon though, I just like it. I really like this weapon. This weapon, it just reminds me of the PP90 from even Call of Duty Black Ops and not Black Ops Declassified, Modern Warfare 3, even the one on Battlefield 4 and stuff like that. It just reminds me of that, and the weapon performs very well in the game. And I have to say, this is probably one of my favorite SMGs. It makes me angry because I slept on this SMG during all the times I've been playing the game. It's all about the LS57 and the M66 for me. But I completely forgot about this weapon. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on. We got the damage, which is a 4 to 6 hit kill to the body and a 2 to 3 hit kill if you get a dome piece. Now the damage output is actually very nice, but I will say this. There have been times where I've not been lagging, and I may have been short a bullet or two, and just because they had a ballistic vest, they end up killing me, and it pissed me the hell off. So, and oh yeah, and another thing, those motherfucking portable landmines piss me off, but that's another video for another time. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on. We got the accuracy, which is pretty nice. The recoil is always predictable. It always goes up, and as a matter of fact, it really doesn't have that much recoil at all. It's not hard to stay on target with this weapon, and seeing as how there's no sights or anything like that, the iron sights are actually nice to me. They're not clunky or obstructive. Now, on the other hand, the big ass pieces of the sides, they can throw you off maybe a little bit, but they're not that distracting for me, so I really don't have a problem with the iron sights. So let's go ahead and move on. We got the range. It's SMG range, so it's not all that good. You're gonna end up, I ended up putting in a whole clip just to kill one person at that range that you just saw. I ended up injuring them the entire time. So range, honestly, no, don't even shoot people at long range. Make sure you have close encounters. This is why I run the Carapace Vanguard, just so I can actually rush people and just get in close on them without anybody shooting me before I get to them. So that's just my setup, but I'll get into more of that later on. So let's go ahead and move on. We got the clip size, which is 28 rounds. Now at first I didn't like this, but then once I thought about it, I was like, you know what? This is actually pretty balanced. This is actually what I like most about the weapons, is the fact that it's balanced. I love balanced weapons. I hate overpowered weapons, and then you give it a big ass inconsistency when it comes to accuracy or probably range or just performance in general, but it has good power. I hate that shit so much. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on. We got the fire rate. Balanced fire rate out of probably all the SMGs. It has more than the M66, of course, but compared to the LS57 and the STA-7, it's not even in the same playing footage. You're gonna get outgunned with those two weapons, but seeing as how the STA-7 is weaker, but that LS57, to be honest with you, that boy will give this gun a run for its money. That probably has to be the best SMG in the game, in my opinion, next to the STA-11. So let's go ahead and just wrap this up for a minute. But before I wrap that up, I'm going to go ahead and do a class setup recommendation, because so many people ask me to do it. So the way I run with this weapon, I would either have 2 pyro grenades or 2 regular grenades, and I have the supply vest just because of the fact that I love to have extra ammo with me. And I always run with that Carapace Vanguard. And you probably already been seeing that whenever I do SMG gun reviews or probably just gameplay. I always got that Carapace just because of the fact that I can easily run up on them, because for some reason nobody ever shoots my feet. So it's a perfect way to actually rush people, but I don't want to make that too overpowered in the game or just too overpopular with the community. So anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this boy up. The final verdict: it's a great rush weapon, very balanced, the range is pretty poop, but at the same time, this is a cool weapon, so it's actually a really nice choice. So, as always, thank you guys for tuning in. That concludes the STA-11 gun review in Killzone Mercenary. Always leave your comment down below for the next gun you want me to do next. And keep in mind, we are getting kind of close. I think this probably was the last primary I reviewed. I may have to go ahead and look back on that. But make sure you guys start suggesting launchers, even the pistols, even the tranquilizer pistol too. Just start naming off different guns that I haven't done yet. So thank you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. And that is it, guys. Tyrogue is out.